Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and guys, today we have a super fun random little video ditty for you, and I'm so excited. We're going to be checking out the new IT Cosmetics Lash Blowout Salon Volume Lift Mascara. Oh good god, girl, is that a mouthful. This is the newest collab that IT Cosmetics did with Drybar, and if you don't know what Drybar is, they are a hair care line, so they have like blow dryers, things like that. They have their own product line. They actually have their own salons as well that are just Drybar salons, where obviously they use all of their own products and they will give you beautiful blowouts. Obviously this isn't sponsored, it sounds like it is. Overall though, Drybar is just known to be one of those brands that you can go to for products, you can go to them for hair tools, you can go to them to actually do it for you. They're just a really good well-known thing in the hair care industry. And so for me, when I saw this, I was like, this is a very interesting take on a collaboration, because yes, mascara is technically for the hair on your eyes, but I never would have envisioned this type of collaboration happening. But anyways, what I guess I'm trying to say here is that I was very, very intrigued when I saw this little mascara launch. I believe there's actually a 2-pack you can purchase over on, it's either QVC or HSN, and I don't remember which, but there's like a 2-pack for 30 bucks. I did pick this up at Ulta though. It was $25 for the single, and I didn't go with the other option, the 2 for 30, wherever it was at, because it wouldn't have shipped until like the middle of September or something, and I thought that that was insane. So I waited. I'm glad I did. It launched at Ulta, and now we are ready to check it out. So what I'm going to do first is read from the Ulta website, and this retails for $25. It says that this is a game-changing mascara, delivers 19 times your lash volume. A specially designed mascara brush inspired by technology used of the barrel hair brushes creates a beautiful separation, instant lift, and structured volume. That's very interesting because that's actually what Drybar is known for. Transparent polymers intensify the saturation of super black pigment for a bold lash look. Easy grip, soft touch handle for effortless application, and biotin infused formula promotes stronger, healthier looking hair. I think that that is just about it. So let's go ahead, zoom you guys in. Let's get it going, let's get it popping, let's get it on the lashes. Also, how do we feel about the level of casual that Paige is today? This is my Basement Yard shirt. If you have never seen this video, these are the guys from the Basement Yard. So this is Frank Alvarez, Joe Santagato, and Danilo Priori. And these two have a podcast. It's called The Basement Yard. I highly recommend it. I will link their channel down below. It is very crude humor, but it is so hilarious. If you're into that sort of thing, definitely want to check it out. Guys, I cry when I watch it. It's so funny. And then these two guys right here actually just started their own podcast, Danilo Priori and Frank. It's called The Stank with Dan and Frank, and it is all about like movie reviews and stuff like that, but they are just so hilarious. I will link that one down below as well. And I'll also link the original video that inspired this shirt. They did a spoof on a poetry reading. Oh my god, you guys, I was crying. I was laughing so hard. It's so good. Again, I'll leave that video down there for you too. Basically what I'm saying is I'm going to bring to you all the humor that you need for your life right here, and my level of casual is happening. All right, so here is this adorable little mascara. It looks identical to a round brush. I love this packaging so freaking much. So we open it up here. Here is the wand, a nice basic brush, not curved, it's not too spiky. It's not one of those like little hard brushes, which I like. This is a drier formula than a lot of the other ones I have used recently. It's not super dry, it's like nice in between. I would say though that the bristles on here, what's interesting, they look like actual hairbrush bristles. Like, you know how a hairbrush bristle is like stick straight, but then there's like this little pad on top of it like this? Like it looks, this is a really rough demonstration, but it looks like this. It has like this tiny little pad on top of it. That's what these look like up close. They actually have that same hairbrush look to them. I've never seen a bristle brush like this before. All right, and now it is time for some actual mascara application here. And I'm really weird when I apply mascara. I always look down and do it, so I like to hold my brush or my my mirror down here. And then I'm just going to apply the first coat. Okay, so here we have the first coat, and I do, yet again, my first coat a little differently. I view a coat of mascara as when every lash is coated and is in the right spot. So I don't just go like, okay, swipe, 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 that's one coat. For me, that's not. I like to go in and make sure all of the hairs are fanned out correctly, that they're straight, and that they all have mascara. That is one coat of mascara to me. So this is my first coat. I'm going to go ahead here, dunk in, and grab myself a second coat. Right, and then here is the second coat of mascara. I'm actually really impressed with how this is building. It looks nice. It's not overly thick or clumpy. I wish that it would make them look a little bit more voluminous, but for right now, it's just lengthening them. It's not bad. I am going to go in real quick and do a third coat as well, just to see if I can build any volume near the base of the lashes. I know a lot of people think that like 3 coats is overkill, and I tell you what, as someone who does not wear false lashes, I will go 3 coats or 4 coats if I want to, honey. I do not care. I do not discriminate. I'm all about just layering it up until I like the way it looks. I don't care how many coats it is. Okay, and then here we have the third coat of mascara on and done. And I have to say, what's interesting about this, it's kind of reminding me in terms of the dry down of the Superhero mascara from IT Cosmetics, because while I'm applying it, it does have a very like dry texture to it that I can actually feel kind of drying down, and I feel like I'm applying more product on top of dried down product, if that makes sense. Now, is this the most voluminous I've ever tried? No, but I do think as far as lengthening goes, it's giving me nice definition and nice length without making them look overly clumpy, which I appreciate. I'm going to go ahead real quick here and do this eye. Also, something else that I am noticing about this mascara is I feel like you get a much better coat both continuously and lengthening. Like I think it gives you more volume and length. If while you're applying it, start at the base of your lashes, like hold it down here, and then literally roll it up in that sense, and really letting it just coat like that for some reason is making a huge difference. Yeah, I actually feel like I did that application on this side and then normal just stroke application on this side, and I feel like there's a big difference in 3 coats doing it that way versus 3 coats and doing it this way. I don't know if that's something you guys can see on camera or not, but this side has way more volume than this side. So this is where we're at right now. I'm gonna also go ahead and try to do the lower lash line with this wand. I think it's a good size. Insert ridiculous lower lash line face here. It's about to happen, guys. Oh no, I got it up here. Also, I should probably tell you guys, when it comes to lower lash line mascara, about 8 out of 10 times, girl, she is getting all up on that lower lash line. Yep, it's happening. All right, and then here we are. Upper and lower lash lines are complete. What do you guys think as far as the lashes, the definition, all of that good stuff goes? I have to say, I think it looks pretty good. I want to give you guys a shot up close, and then I'm going to go ahead and move you guys back, and we're going to talk some more. All right, so we're good. I zoomed out. I threw a little bit on the lips, just the Colourpop lip liner in Beeper, and then the JSC Gloss in Shockwave over top, just to kind of round everything out. But next up, I want to talk about the amount of product you get in here, because that is something that I noticed almost immediately when I was fishing around inside the tube. I didn't feel like there was a lot of product in here. So in this little guy, we get 0.24 fluid ounces, just something to keep rolling around in the back of your head. Now at random, I did grab 5 mascaras that were just sitting right in front of me. I have, you know, drugstore, high-end, old, new, a lot of different formulas here. So I want to run through what these have in them. And I'm going to start off with the Stila. This is their Magnum Triple X mascara. It is new. And we have the Urban Decay Perversion, which is one of my old-time favorites. These both have 0.4 fluid ounces in them a piece. Then we have the IT Cosmetics Superhero mascara, which of course is the original, the OG, the one everybody loves from IT Cosmetics, and this has 0.3 fluid ounces in it. When we dive into the 2 smallest ones that I had sitting in front of me, this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. This is a great drugstore mascara. This has 0.28 fluid ounces. And then this little guy was the smallest by a hair. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation Waterproof Mascara, and it has 0.27 fluid ounces in it. So as you can see, just in the realm of like full-size high-end mascaras, this is definitely not a lot of product that you are getting. I personally feel like you are paying for the collab, the style, and like the overall presentation of it, just my personal opinion, but there just is not a lot of product in here to be seen. So I wanted to kind of throw all that out there. Again, this in no way represents like the overall flow of mascara. This was just a random, literally a random selection of what I had in front of me. Now looking at these right now, I think they look pretty good. I'm not going to say that I hate it though at this point. I do want to wear test it and check back on at the end of the day. Because one of the biggest issues I have with the IT Cosmetics original formula is the fact that this, I wear it all the time. I actually repurchased this in preparation for today's video just so I could make sure. I love this mascara. It does look really nice on initially, but by the end of the day, I have so much black transfer down here. It looks like your girl was crying a freaking river. And then plus on top of crying a river, I look like I had little pepper flakes all over because this mascara flakes on me pretty bad. I can mix it with other mascaras and make it work so it's not a total waste, but just something to note for me, this mascara does have quite a few flaws in it. Anyways, that is kind of my thoughts so far. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna go ahead, do my day. I will do a brief check-in at the end of the day and let you guys know how did it wear, did I have any issues with sloughing or all of that, and we will go from there. So hang tight and I will be right back. All right, you guys, it is officially the end of the day. I am here to give you my final thoughts and check in with this mascara. I don't have a lot to say, but there are a couple things I want to touch on. So the first thing I'm going to say is that I do have an up close of the mascara, what it looks like right now. I'm going to put it on the screen, but I just want to interject real quick. I have been wearing this makeup on my face in like 78-ish degree weather all day long for over 12 hours. So if you see my face is looking like a little busted, crusted, a little questionable, you know what I'm saying? Just be gentle because it's been a while. But let me go ahead and throw up the up close for you guys just because I want you to see for yourselves. I honestly haven't had any issues as far as transfer or flaking or anything like that. I feel like everything stayed exactly how they were when I left. They're the same level of lifted so they didn't fall. I have had a little like tiny, like literally one flake on this side of the eye and then like one flake over here that I just now wiped away. But that's pretty standard, I feel like, with any mascara to flake off a touch. So I'm not mad at it. I feel like it did wear very nicely. But I did want to touch on something where I left off this morning about like price point and amount of product, because for me, I think that's where I keep going back to with this. So what I did is I went on the Ulta website and I looked up prices for the higher end mascaras that I was talking about this morning. The one from Urban Decay and the one from Stila have the most amount of product, so 0.4 fluid ounces. And the one from Stila retails, I think, for 23, and then the one from Urban Decay was 24, I believe, or something like that. But they were $23, $24 a piece, and you get 0.4 ounces of product. And then even the other one from IT Cosmetics, their Superhero Mascara, which has 0.3 fluid ounces in it, this is $24. Now, do I think that this mascara is worth it? I think it could be to the right person. I feel like this has a very different, unique applicator to it, as I mentioned this morning, that literally does feel and look like brushes, like what you would pull through your hair. It looks like that for your eyelashes, and I really do appreciate that aspect of it. For me, the one thing that concerns me, not only is it $25 and only has 0.24 ounces of product, but it also has a very dry formula, like I mentioned this morning. So with that, my concern would be it is already on the drier side as far as formula goes. It's not totally dry. Like if you're looking at a spectrum of really like soppy, wet, liquid mascara and then super dry, driest mascara ever, it's not all the way to this side. I would say it's probably more like right in here. So it isn't the driest formula, but it is dry, if that makes sense. But my concern with that is as you use it over time, it's going to dry out that much faster than any other mascara that has more of a liquidy consistency. So just kind of something to keep in mind. Now, as somebody who loves makeup and buys makeup and is such an enthusiast, do I find this to be my favorite mascara of all time? No. I feel like they're giving you less product and charging you a little bit more in the hopes of widening that gap, so that way there's enough money for both companies to make the profit that they wanted to make. And for me, that's kind of a bummer. I don't really like seeing it. Like, I don't ever mind if there's like $1 or $2 difference, as long as you're still giving me like a comparable amount of product. And I feel like given that this is on the drier side, I feel like it should have had a little more product to it. That's mainly my big thing. Those are my thoughts. Mascara is definitely one of those things where I can present it to you, I can wear it for you, show you what I think, but at the end of the day, you guys have to make that decision. So I would love to know from you down below, what do you think? Was this a helpful video? I hope it was. I had a ton of people ask me about it and ask me if I was going to use it in a video. So I figured, why not give you guys all the tea, give you my opinion, break down some products, some price, all the good things. So let me know again from you guys down below. What do you think of these videos? Yes to mascara, to concealer, to foundation videos, to palette videos, yes to everything? Or like, hey girl, no thank you. What are your thoughts, opinions? Leave it down below. And if you haven't done so yet, you can check me out on Instagram and on Twitter. They are both linked down below. And also don't forget you can subscribe. Ho ho ho! And you should, because I upload 5 videos a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They go up bright and early between 6 and 7 a.m. my time here in Northern Michigan. And here we are always talking about the newest releases, a whole ton of foundation reviews. Y'all, I've been loving them so much. We talk about what's new in makeup in general, what I love, what I don't love, what is happening. We go over it here on this channel every single day, Monday through Friday. It is a great way, trust me, it's a great way to start your morning. A little laughter, a little love. And also don't forget, by the way, always stick around for the bloopers. If you didn't know the bloopers existed, you'll want to stay till the the end of the video because there's bloopers. So if you missed them, stay tuned. And you guys, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, my back hurts so bad. Hello? Oh, okay. But they look really like thick, which I like. Thick with this Invisalign. Oh my god. You can't say 3, you can't say thick. 30%. Feel like Elmer friggin' Fudd, but the tongue version. I want so bad to do a random video on this sponge. The microfiber technology, maximum powder pickup, miracle powder sponge. My butt, it's my butt, it's my butt. Oh, look at that highlight. Hello, RachLoves Pixi palette. I cannot stop. Nothing like you rocks me like a American boy. Anybody else listen to Hailstorm? Just me? Oh, my legs hurt. A little too far, Paige. Hydration and foundation. Hydration and foundation. Hydration and foundation are the key to life. That even creeped me out. Oh, yuck.